Good morning. Happy first day of Vlogmas. It's December 1, so this will come out December 2. That's kind of how I'm doing it. But it's early morning here at my house and I have coffee. And I need to drink a lot of this, but because no one's up yet, I have a little bit of time to myself, and I know that today is the start of one of the knit-alongs that I am doing this month, and I still haven't picked out my yarn. I'm having a little bit of like decision paralysis when it comes to like what to do with it. I need a DK weight yarn, one skein, and then a mini. Mini's fine, I can figure that out, but the DK weight skein or a fingering held double is really what's getting me right now. So going through my stash, trying to figure out what exactly I should pick out. Okay. So here are a couple options from my stash. So the first is this set from Wonderland Yarn. It is an actual DK weight skein with corresponding minis, but I kind of don't want to break up this set. Oh, it's also actually sport weight. So that's out. I don't know. I guess that's out because this is a mystery and I don't know. It actually comes with a pattern, the chevron scarf. So that's out. So then I have two sock sets from Sorella that I've had in my stash. I don't make socks, so this would definitely be a good project. The problem is both of the full skeins are only 400 yards, which is fine because I could just shorten the cowl for this cast on. The pattern is the drawn together cowl. It's this cute cowl then with an I-cord that can tighten. So I have these two sets. Reflecting light here. I don't know what that was from. And then, well, not Taylor Swift. It was probably from one of her Netflix and chill or whatever. And then this one is definitely because it's thank you and good night. So it's this cute like gray with corresponding skeins of pinks and grays, which is actually probably more my jam. The other one I can do is made up is this pink skein. It's actually in my D stash. I've had it D stash, so this would be a great use of it because I had planned a D stash. My only concern in this is, so it's a woolberry fiber berry home fingering. It's a non-superwash wool, and there's 410 yards, so that would roughly get me 205 yards of DK weight yarn, and then just a random mini that I'm sure is woolberry fiber from my stash. The thing is, I'm going to be using wooden needles, and I've never used wooden needles. I just actually got this set from a raffle from my local yarn store, and so I'm going to be using the wooden birchwood needles. I think these work with Knitter's Pride cord, so I'm actually probably going to use the Knitter's Pride cord because I need a specific length that is not included in this set. So I'm going to be using these, and I think the superwash would be easier to work with just because it would glide a little bit easier. But this would be a great use of this project. Maybe we do it, and then if we hate it, we just wind up something else. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to do this with this mini, and if we hate it, we'll just wind up something else. actually wound pretty beautifully, this non-superwash. I'm normally my cakes, I'm like, I really stink at. So I think the dog needs to go out potty, so I'm gonna take her out. And then we'll wind the mini skein by hand. Do you want some, what else do you want on your plate? So you've had a bunch of eggs between yours and Dadu's omelet, so that's good. We could get some green beans out. Would you like some green beans, Mina?
Green beans.
Green beans. Oh, and maybe some tomato. Maybe some tomato. Yeah. So today my goal is to cast on that drawn together wrap, work on the Lamia Wrap, which is a project that I'm trying to complete in 7 days or less so that I can turn it back into my local yarn store as a sample and wind the yarn for the cast on, which I did. So we're doing pretty good. I didn't want to overload myself today. We're going to a Gurdwara in a little bit for lunch. I mean, we're going early so that way we can get back for the baby's nap, but we're going for lunch. My husband, father-in-law, and me, and here comes my little one. Yeah. Husband is doing bedtime with my daughter right over there. So I'm hoping the headphones kind of cut out any noise, but it's been a while since I've crafted today. I actually just got most of the vlog edited, and I probably will close this out soon, but I did want to update you on what I did get done today in terms of my projects. So I'm currently working on that drawn together cowl. I probably got 3 rows done. Um, I did, I I've done the provisional cast on once before and really failed at it. But one of the videos that the pattern recommends, it shows like a crochet hook as like your second needle. I kind of understood that, but I've also seen one where you like chain with your crochet hook and then you pick up stitches in each of like the back loops, which once I thought about it, kind of to me sounded like a Tunisian crochet cast on where you chain and then you pick up loops through um, the back loop only, or through the back loop one from your chain. And once I like got that in my brain, and someone confirmed it, like, yep, absolutely, that's what you do, it clicked. And so I think from now on, I will actually cast on provisionally via Tunisian crochet,
as I'm mostly a Tunisian crocheter, and then do knitted. So I'm excited about that because it kind of like finally clicked for me. Um, so I did do that, and then and my waist yarn, which is just a darker pink, like a hot pink. So that is the drawn together cowl. So I have to do a bunch of rounds. I will probably not work on this much this week, just because I do want to get the Lamia wrap done. But I did want to cast it on during the little cast on party that the group was hosting. So that is my drawn together cowl. So now this is my Lamia wrap, and I didn't get as far as I had planned, although I'm gonna end the vlog before I'm actually gonna be done crocheting for the night. Right now I'm at like row 60-ish, and I think I was at 52 last night, so I've only done 8 rows. But again, had I not attended the cast on party and done like nap time, my daughter's nap time, um, doing that knitted cast on, or the casting on the drawn together, I would have gotten a lot farther on the Lamia. I still think it's 8:15 right now. I still think I can bust out at least 10 more rows and get pretty close to 75. So we'll see. We'll see where I'm at. So I'm gonna close out the vlog, and I look forward to seeing everybody tomorrow for day 2.